Can you believe this? Imagine waking up one day and almost every world record in your favorite sport has just been deleted and rewritten in 12 months. That's exactly what happened in 2009. 43 world records went down. It didn't feel like the athletes were getting much faster. It felt like the suits were doing the swimming. As a swimmer myself, I know how hard it is to shave off even a fraction of a second. So seeing people drop seconds overnight is a huge red flag. Today, I want to walk you through how a bit of plastic polyurethane basically broke the sport and how the rules eventually had to step in and save it. So, let's look at the numbers because honestly, they're wild. If you compare swimming to track and field, which are pretty similar terms and how much energy you use, and the gap is massive. Track saw a 2.8% improvement, which is normal, but swimming? Almost 6%. That's not just better coaching, it's more protein shakes. Even if you were looking at how many people were joining the sport, it just doesn't explain it. This wasn't just a talent explosion, it was a technology explosion. It wasn't just legends like Michael Phelps either. Everyone in the pool was suddenly moving like a torpedo. What was actually going on inside these suits? Well, they were made from polyurethane, which is basically a thin layer of foam or plastic. Basically, it's a non-porous and it traps tiny bubbles of air that gave swimmers a lift. It kept them sitting right on top of the water instead of sinking into it. On top of that, these suits were incredibly tight. It took two people to help you squeeze into one. That pressure squeezed the body into a perfect, rigid, streamlined tube. It essentially turned a human into a high-speed haul. If you want to look at a smoking gun, look at Paul Bierderman. In 2009, he wore one of the full-body suits and beat Michael Phelps, the GOAT. He dropped 4 full seconds from his time last year. To put this in perspective, that's an eternity in the 200-meter race. Phelps' coach didn't even try to hide his frustration. He basically yelled, rolled his eyes, and press said, yeah, sure, he just had some amazing training. Well, we all knew it was the suit. Eventually, people in charge, FINA, had to step in. They called it a technical doping and banned the suit in 2010. That they went back to the basic fabrics and made the guys wear shorts again instead of full body costumes. The result? The next year, the number of world records broken went from 43 to 0. It was immediately a reality check. It proved that while suits were fun for the record books, they were taking the human out of the human race. So looking back, the 2009 was this weird sci-fi moment for swimming. We saw the data, we saw the physics, and we saw the rules change to keep things fair. At the end of the day, a record should be something you earn in the gym and not in the pool. Not something you buy. We want all athletes to get their own glory, not let the fabric wearing them. Thanks for